segment of AM Northwest is brought to you by Family Matters.
Health and education, safety, and the quality of life. KATU and our partners are proud to bring you Family Matters, offering solutions to the hard questions.
Because KATU and Providence Health and Services know that family matters.
You know, many of us have been working from home for nearly a year due to the pandemic. And unless you have the right home office setup, chances are good you've had a few new aches and pains. Here to share some helpful advice, we welcome Providence physical therapist Julie Larson. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Good. So tell me about what people have been reporting to you. What kind of aches and pains are they seeing?
It initially started with a lot of neck pain, back pain, some tingling down into the fingers around May. And now it's been much more stuck, stiff, tight, generalized sorts of pain through your back, neck, shoulders, hips even.
Is it, I mean, we all know that we need to sit up straight and have better posture, but what does it boil down to?
You know what? At this point, it really boils down to moving.
Okay.
I think people have done a nice job getting their ergonomic station set up. They realize they're in it for the long haul 10 months, 11 months later. And I think really at this point, people aren't moving. They're not going to the water fountain. They're not getting up, walking down to get a cup of coffee with their friend. And they're just stuck in one position for hours and hours on end.
But talk to me about what we need in our home office. You say we should need to think about like the chair we're sitting in.
Yeah. What I see at this point, what people are missing the most is where their monitor is. Our eyes will follow wherever the top third of our screen is. So we need to position the monitor so that our eyes meet, 2 inches down the screen. If it's too high, we're going to be sitting up at the edge of our chair. If it's too low, we're going to be slouching. So really matching our eyes at that level and then putting our chair in the place where we can meet that. If it's a laptop, then we can tilt the screen back 120 degrees. So if this is 90 degrees, just tipping it back a little bit will allow people to sit comfortably in their chair without trying to reach to the top or slouch down.
How often do you suggest that people get up and move?
Thank you for asking that. It is so important. Every 20 minutes we need to move. So that doesn't mean you have to get up, but pick a body part and move it 5 times. So like shoulder circles or slouching and sitting up 5 times, moving your legs up and down. So you don't have to break your concentration from a meeting or, make some big movements, but it's just getting some of the 360 joints that we have in our body to move. And then every hour we should be getting up and going for a 5-minute walk. Certainly at lunchtime and at the end of the day, doing something more cardio or strength training wise for 15 to 30 minutes even.
Is even taking deep breaths every once in a while a good idea?
It's huge. We get stuck like this.
Yeah.
So taking deep breaths will help release the ribs, the muscles around the diaphragm, our back. It helps get our head in better alignment. And then we get that nice perfusion of oxygen that gets out the carbon dioxide that makes us soar. So breathing 7 deep breaths throughout the day, not at once, you'll hyperventilate, but 7 deep breaths throughout the day is a huge benefit.
So let's say someone's been working with bad posture and unhealthy habits for, it's been 10 months now. What can you do for them?
Yeah, physical therapy is a great option to figure out what's going on. If it's simply movement, we can help them set up a program that they can get involved in with exercising, bands, strengthening, and then long-term maintenance. You're either going to be sitting still at your desk at work or at home. And so how can we get people to start moving? We can hone in on specific things if that's the person's needs. And we're happy to see people in our clinics. We're also happy to see people on video. Like we have my patient here we did a whole series of video telehealth visits with her. She moved and so lives a long ways away. She's got kids online at home that she needs to help with. And so it made it really efficient. And for a lot of people that are having to juggle so many schedules to do visits over the computer.
Yeah, gotcha. Julie, thank you. We want to tell our viewers for more information on increasing your comfort while working from home, head to our webpage at KATU.com. Julie, thank you again.
Thank you, Helen. It was a pleasure.
We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.